Good morning everyone, how are you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to, well, I say welcome back, but really I should be saying welcome to another weekend vlog, a weekend in my life. If you're new here, my name is Kaylee and I'm so glad that you're here. Once again, I do apologize for always starting these vlogs in the car. I do apologize. I guess I just spend so much time in cars driving because I live in regional Australia that that's where you're gonna find me most of the time. And to be fair though, I always seem to call my best friends when I'm in the car. So really, I just treat you like my best friend. It's been a long time no film, but I feel like the past few vlogs I've been saying that. Currently have 3 vlogs sitting on my SD card ready to be edited, but I just haven't had the time or energy to edit them, but I will try and get some of them done this weekend. This weekend is a long weekend, so it's Labor Day on Monday, so I thought what's a better opportunity than to pick up my camera and film a bit of a vlog. I love spending time with you guys. I just feel like you guys get sick of seeing the same old things. With this change of season, now we're currently in spring that feels like summer, in all honesty. I guess my routine has definitely changed. The past 3 weekends I have spent at the beach or in the sunshine because for the past 6 months it feels like it's just been constantly raining. It's been a really wet autumn and winter. I wish I had filmed more in September, but September was just a crazy month. I feel like it's the same every single year. This September was particularly crazy. I was already house sitting for most of September for my mum, and then my sister came down and I don't get to see her that regularly anymore because she lives 3 hours away, so I was really soaking up the time I had with her. During that week that my sister was back, really spontaneously have to go on a work trip down to Sydney for a few nights. It was my first work trip, really great experience. I really loved the change in scenery. It helped me to be a bit more re-energized with my job, if that makes sense. This channel, if you've been with me from the very start, you have been on this ride with me. It's when I started my channel, I was in uni, I was doing a teaching degree, I was working two casual jobs, trying to have some money, and then I kind of had a breakdown because I was I don't want to be at uni anymore. Also, that was my second time going to uni, so it was a double breakdown because I was I'm a failure. I don't know what I'm going to do with my life. I'm not going to get anywhere in life because I don't have a degree, which is not true. I think that's such an outdated thought. I ended up taking 12 months off from my degree to try and work out if that's what I wanted to do, and also just get some money because not doing well financially for sure. I then went back to my old full-time job and worked 4 days a week because they couldn't give me my full-time hours back. I was doing that for 6 months, and then I was also a bit what am I doing? I had another breakdown because I was what am I doing with my life? What the hell? How am I back here? And then at the beginning of this year, I applied for my current job. I definitely didn't think I was going to get it because it was more it was a social media comms role, and I had no formal qualifications, only just my experience that I had helping a friend's business and my own experience on social media. I took a leap of faith, I got the job, and it's been a whirlwind ever since then. I guess basically what I'm saying, I was in a kind of funk and I wasn't sure how I was feeling about my job, if that makes sense. Going on the work trip really kind of re-energized that if me a year ago would see me today, I just wouldn't believe it. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I guess I had that work trip that was for 3 days, and then we've had a bunch of changes going on at work, which has made it all a bit more stressful. There are days definitely where I feel out of depth, that I'm in the deep end of the swimming pool and I'm learning how to swim, and I feel challenged 100%, but I feel that's kind of the best place for me to be. because I like just my personality type is in a job I need to be challenged, or I need things to be changing in order for me to like stay engaged with the job. But because of that, it's just been crazy. It's been very crazy. I've also, like I said, I was house sitting for my mum. I was in Sydney, and I've just been out of routine and just a bit fucking overwhelmed, in all honesty. So I kind of took a break from filming, took a break from editing, and just tried to keep my head above water for a bit there. But now I'm feeling pretty good. Like I said, I'm feeling way more energized with life, and I also am just very aware of the fact that I need to continue to have a life outside of my 9 to 5. What is it? Daylight saving starts tomorrow, so the days get longer. Now that it's going into summer, the days get longer regardless, but the afternoons will be a bit brighter, which also just helps with motivation to like get out of the house and go do things. But anyway, ramble. When I haven't talked to you guys for a long time, I get on the mic and I just ramble. I'm heading into town to do an eye test, and because where I live is like a very popular holiday destination, it is packed. Like, it's so busy. I mean, it's never not busy anymore, I guess, but during spring school holidays and long weekends, it's always packed. So hopefully I'm only here for like 20 minutes and then don't run into me, sir, please. Anyway, so I'm here to do an eye test. I'm here to do my yearly eye test to make sure my eyes work and get new glasses if I need them. And then afterwards, I'm going to head to the beach. I've packed my like little beach basket with both my books. I'm currently reading Tomorrow, and I'm reading, I can't think of the name, it's a book by Mads Rafferty on Kindle. I've started compiling my summer TBR, and I'm so excited for some of the reads that I've got. Because this year I do really want to try and not be so negative around summer, to be a bit more positive, romanticize it a bit more, but that will be a video coming. And anyway, that's all I have to say. So I will check in with you a bit later. I ended up reading 2 or 3 chapters of Tomorrow, and so now that I'm like more in it, I am starting to really enjoy it. Before I was like kind of struggling with it because I've been reading a lot of like fluffy romance books recently. It's always a defrosting period where you're just trying to get used to the author's like syntax and how long the sentences are and the punctuation and the flow of the sentences and the author's tone throughout the book, because every author and every genre not every genre, but definitely every author has their own way, has a unique way of structuring their books, or like their vocab or their characters. Now that I'm 5 chapters in, I'm starting to understand it a bit more. I actually decided that I'm going to get an ice cream because I haven't taken myself to get ice cream in years, so why not? To go 5:30 and I'm about to make myself some tea. My mum brought me this back from Korea, and it reminded me that I wanted to show you guys my new favorite mascara, because my mum brought this back from Korea for me, but I'm sure you'll be able to find, and I hope to God that I'll be able to find it online somewhere to buy, but it's the Etude Curl to Fix. That's the branding. And I got it in the brown and also the black. I've always been a black mascara girly, and I always thought I would be till the day I die. But after trying this brown mascara, I feel like I'm being converted. I really do love the way it looks, because it's just like a more natural. This mascara has been the only mascara that I have used that will hold my lashes in a curl all day. This is my new favorite mascara, and I just had to show you guys just in case you guys also struggle with finding a mascara that'll hold your lashes. Today I've been listening to, drumroll, The Life of a Showgirl, Taylor Swift's new album. Now, I've got mixed thoughts because I think I'm comparing it too much to the Tortured Poets Department, because when I first listened to the Tortured Poets Department, I was obsessed with it and I listened to it non-stop, and there was no skips. I was obsessed with it from the moment I listened to it. I've listened to the album twice and I think I'm comparing it too much to that. But I feel like the Tortured Poets Department album is a masterpiece. It's one of my favourite albums to date. I think I'm being unfair to compare it to that. My favourite songs at the moment on The Life of a Showgirl are The Fate of Ophelia, Elizabeth, and Ruin the Friendship. They're like my top 3. I've got mixed feelings about the rest. I'm not sure. I don't really like Father Figure. I could come around to it, but I listened to it for the first time this morning and I was like, I'm not sure what the hell's going on here. I think that's all. I don't mind Eldest Daughter, but I'm a bit confused with all the like slang that's in it. Anyway, I've just rambled you off. I'm gonna make myself a tea and continue watching YouTube. Once again, starting this morning in the car. One day I'll get better, I swear. I'm currently on my way to go to breakfast with one of my best friends, and that's all I had to tell you. We love her safe hands. It's all they need is to make it all. I can leave you alone. Ain't shit free but falling out. That shit's easy, let me show you how it's like.
The summer came for us and showed us what we lost. And I'm writing to myself about the things you said, about the things you said. The slowness creeps towards my feet within the light the morning brings to clean the remnants of a dream. Shadows you cannot see, I brush aside. You're on my mind this week. The lows are deep. I fall into the refuge that is sleep. There's nothing in my view but images of you 1,000 times. The summer came for us